welcome back to Make It with Mod Podge. My name is Cathie and today I've got a really cool technique tutorial to share with you. I'm going to be taking plain gloss Mod Podge and I'm going to show you all the different things that you can add to it. Now, some of these things are like legit craft supplies. Now, all of this stuff that I got is from the dollar store. I'll show you how to do it on a canvas, and I'm going to show you it on a light paper and a dark paper. All right, let's get started. So first I'm going to protect my work surface with just some wax paper. I'm using Mod Podge gloss for this. And first up, I'm going to test out the eyeshadows from the dollar store. I'm doing plain white, printed white, and black. I'm just putting a little Mod Podge into some containers, and then I'm going to add the Mica eyeshadow. This is called Highlighter. This was $1.25. Now you can see I'm just mixing this together. And I want to give it a good mix. It's a light peach color. And let's go ahead and take a look at what that color looks like on the plain white canvas. Now this is going to dry a little bit differently, but don't worry, I'm going to show you this dried. It'll look really different over the black. Wow, I love that peachy color. Okay, let's try the purple. You can see I've gone ahead and added a little purple to my Mod Podge gloss. And you could do this with really any of your Mod Podge formulas. I've even tinted the glitter ones before. So let's go ahead and take a look at the purple. Again, this is the eyeshadow. And we'll go over our white printed paper. Ooh, I really love that effect. And this is giving me some very good Aurora Borealis. Usually the micas have a little bit of shimmer in it. Let's go ahead and see what some of this eyeshadow looks like. You can see I'm just using a toothpick to carve out one color. So this is a really great value at $1.25. You get all of those different colors. And again, this is gonna dry differently. So let's go ahead and apply this white. If you wanted a deeper color, you would just add more of the eyeshadow or more of the mica. And go ahead and go over the black. And now let's take a look at this dry. Beautiful effects. I could see this for so many different projects. Okay, next up, let's take a look at the glitter. Specifically, we're gonna do white and black for this video. So let's start by mixing our glitter packet into a small amount of Mod Podge. This is the same thing. If you want a light glitter, you'll add more Mod Podge. If you want a thick glitter, you'll add less Mod Podge. So for the white, I'm gonna start with a chunky amount up top. That's really cool for snow effects, or if you're doing snowflake effects. Let's add a little bit more. And then we'll go ahead and brush that on the bottom for more of just a light dusting or like a fairy sprinkle. Let's put some over that paper and then of course over our black. This is gonna be a little bit hard to see when it's dry on camera, but this really is one of my favorite effects. And that's wet there. So it's gonna dry clear, but with the glitter. All right, here's the black. This is really chunky up top. This is super cool for Halloween projects, or if you do miniatures or mixed media, and you want to add some of that dark, really moody tone. Very cool effect. All right, let's go ahead and add a little bit more Mod Podge and kind of loosen that up. And you can see it's lighter there. And then we're gonna go ahead and let that dry. This is it, still wet. And now let's take a look at it dry. It's hard to see that glitter, but it is gorgeous and shimmery. You can really see it on the black there. Almost looks like a beautiful night sky. All right, let's take a look at our darker colors. And you could see on those darker tones how these would be really cool for Halloween or aging techniques. Okay, next I found this pigment ink over in the craft section. So let's give it a whirl with Mod Podge. It's a little bit sticky, so I'm not 100% sure that I love that, but it did blend well and it's a beautiful light color, almost like a watercolor effect. All right, let's see it over our black and white. Very pretty. It is sticky though. I think I would rather go with food coloring, a little bit of folk art paint, or the eyeshadow. But it's a cool test and I'm glad we tried it out. All right, let's try these mica powders. Now these are from the craft department also. They come in a 4-pack, so it's a pretty big value for $1.25. Let's try out the blue and the green. These are some really fun colors for spring. This blue is very mermaid, very beachy, and same with this green, nice spring green. I could see that for some Easter crafts. That looks great over the white. Now, if you wanted this lighter, you would just add more Mod Podge, but you can see how you can create these really cool sheer tints. And I bet you over that black when it's dry, it's gonna give a very cool moon vibe. That's still wet there, but we will take a look at this dry. That's a very light spring green wash. If you wanted it deeper, just add a little bit more. Okay, let's take a look at this dry. Gorgeous colors.
Thanks so much for being here with me today. I hope you learned a little bit about what you can add to your Mod Podge to create really cool effects. So if you love paper crafts or home decor, I think that there's a little takeaway in this video. I'll be back here next week with another fun project to share with you, and until then, have a super crafty week. Bye.